It's that time. After years of waiting, the Anvil F8C Lightning has finally been added to Star Citizen for all to fly, and for a select few, the opportunity to get one for free. As a ship that has only been available to those who could steal it during Star Citizen's limited time events, like Invictus Fleet Week, CIG has now finally granted access to the ship for those who own it. And trust me, you really, really want to own it. Hello folks, Space Tech here, and welcome to a video talking about how you can get your hands on the F8C added to Star Citizen today, celebrating its 10th anniversary. So if you've been playing Star Citizen for any amount of time, you must have heard of this ship before. But what makes this ship so amazing? In short, it's as close to a master of all trades as we've gotten in Star Citizen for some time. It has the outstanding durability that comes with two size 2 shields. This gives it a potential maximum HP pool of 20,750. This rivals some of the other heavy fighters like the Vanguards, while easily eclipsing ships like the Scorpius. On top of its shield HP, the F8 shows off an extremely slim front and rear profile, making it harder to hit. You can also escape or engage dogfights with ease with its top speed of 1336 meters per second, which it can get to at 14.7 Gs. This actually puts the F8C right alongside some of the very fastest ships in the game, including all of the racing ships as well as the interceptors. Much, much faster than the Vanguards for sure. This ship feels incredibly maneuverable, closer to an Arrow than a Vanguard as far as my experience goes. And finally, you have the extreme firepower of the Lightning. At stock, the F8C comes with 6 size 2s and 2 size 3s. It comes with a complement of 8 size 2 missiles as well. All of this is pilot controlled. I'll be doing a full in-depth breakdown of the F8C in the coming days, comparing it to the other heavy fighters, but for now I can tell you that this is a really great combat ship. So how do you get your hands on it? There are 3 ways in total to get access to the F8C Lightning. The first is to have spent $10,000 on Star Citizen, at which point CIG will have granted you access to the F8C with a special paint for today's celebration. You also get a special black and gold painted F8C in addition if you spent a total of $15,000. For those of us who aren't quite at that level of pledge, CIG has put in 2 options in-game. The first option is to find a golden ticket. Not too dissimilar to Willy Wonka's golden ticket, the F8C golden ticket will be randomly spawning across the system as part of all the different loot boxes, and I do mean all of them. So this means that you could find it in the boxes at a mining outpost, research stations, aid shelters, and even the boxes in a bunker. So if you're not into FPS missions, I'd highly recommend you take a small, quick ship with a bed and go to a moon with a couple outposts close to each other, like Euterpe for example. Then you check each station and log out in your ship. Hop to a new server and then rinse and repeat till you find your golden ticket. If you can handle FPS combat, however, the best way to get the golden ticket is to find it in a bunker by taking those bunker missions. This way, you clear out a bunker, which has a few boxes inside, and then you also loot all the bodies of the Ninetales that you defeat there. Each one of those bodies counts as a new loot box, which can generate a gold ticket for you to loot, making this my preferred way of collecting these tickets. Once you have a golden ticket, you can then take this ticket to any space station or spaceport where there's a kiosk to rent ships, and as soon as you interact with that kiosk, the F8C will be available for you to purchase on the website. It costs $260 war bond, i.e. fresh cash, or $300 if you want to use store credit. Now I know, that is still a lot of money, and you're wondering how can you get this ship for free? That is where the Platinum ticket comes into the picture. This special item in-game will only be available by looting it from a CIG dev. Keeping in mind that not all servers have developers on them, you first have the tricky task of finding a server with the developer online. This can be done by server hopping to different regions where a developer might be working at the time. When you hit F11, go to the list of players in global chat and look for names ending with _CIG. Once you locate the dev, you can find a creative way to separate them from their ticket. But be warned, as soon as you have that ticket in your hands, you have a humongous target on your head. A priority mission will go out to your entire server, alerting them that you have the Platinum ticket. It also tells them where they can find you. Thus begins your mad dash to one of 3 locations: New Deal on Lorville, the Crusader showroom at Orison, or Area 18's Astro Armada. Once you interact with the kiosk in one of those 3 locations, the F8C with LTI is all yours. Most special of all, however, is that the F8C that you could get by getting the Platinum edition of the ticket comes with a Stormfire paint. This means that it can only be earned in this way. I love this decision from CIG. As we get closer and closer to the official launch of the game, I hope we begin to see more items exclusive to playing the game as opposed to swiping your credit card. Already, when you see an 890 jump in-game, you assume that the owner has spent real dollars on the ship. A Stormfire paint, however, stands as a testament to the achievement of that player in-game. The PvP, the tricks, and the speed that they had to pull off to claim that ship will all be on display through the possession of that paint. This alone, in my opinion, makes this one of CIG's best live events to date, and I'm excited to see more just like it. As I mentioned before, I'll be making a full breakdown and comparison of this ship in a few days, so subscribe if you want to see how it stacks up against its competitors. Please like if you enjoyed this video, and tell me, will you be getting one of these if you find a ticket? Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.